Learn Gujarati fast. Could you please help me? And
મને જોઈએ.
welcome to Polite Survival Gujarati. Hey, you are about to learn 5 super useful Gujarati phrases that can rescue you from confusion, hunger, and accidental awkwardness. And yes, we are doing it with style. Today you will practice.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
Meaning, could you please help me?
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
Meaning, could you repeat that?
મને જોઈએ.
Meaning, I would like.
હું થોડુંક કરી શકો?
Meaning, may I briefly. And
મારે કરવું જોઈએ?
meaning, must I. If your brain feels dramatic already, excellent. It is awake. The hero and the heavy bag. Let's start with the phrase that turns strangers into helpers and luggage into a group project. Say it with calm confidence. Your first power phrase is,
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
it means, could you please help me? Imagine you are at a station with one bag, then somehow 2 bags, then apparently a backpack full of bricks. You smile and say,
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
try this full example.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને આ બેગ સાથે મદદ કરી શકો છો?
Could you please help me with this bag? Mini rhythm drill.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
Funny memory trick. Even your imaginary cat ignores you until you ask politely.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
Wait, say that again. Now let's learn the phrase that saves you when someone speaks at the speed of a caffeinated parrot. Say,
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
this means, could you repeat that? Use it in class, in a market, on the phone, or when someone gives directions as if they are being chased by invisible goats. Helpful version with extra politeness.
કૃપા કરીને તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
Picture this. The seller says a price too fast. You do not panic. You do not nod randomly. You say,
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
quick echo drill. I say English, you say Gujarati. Could you repeat that?
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
The cafe of great importance. Excellent. Now we feed you, because language learning is suspiciously easier when snacks are involved. The key phrase is,
મને જોઈએ.
it means, I would like. For tea, say.
મને ચા જોઈએ.
For water, say.
મને થોડું પાણી જોઈએ, કૃપા કરીને.
At a restaurant, you can begin politely with,
મને જોઈએ.
then add the thing you want. Mini dialogue. Waiter, what would you like? You.
મને ચા જોઈએ.
Waiter, excellent choice, wise learner. Memory trick. Can sound like, many joy. And honestly, getting tea does bring joy. May I briefly be polite? Sometimes you do not want to interrupt like a trumpet in a library. You want to sound gentle and respectful. Use
હું થોડુંક કરી શકો?
for, may I briefly. For example, may I briefly ask a question, becomes,
હું થોડુંક પ્રશ્ન પૂછી શકો?
may I briefly sit here, is.
હું થોડું કहीं બેસી શકો?
This phrase is like knocking softly on a conversational door. Not boom boom boom, more like polite tap tap. Try the pattern slowly.
હું થોડુંક કરી શકો?
Do I have to? Now for those moments when you are unsure what the rules are and would rather ask than accidentally join the wrong line forever. Say,
મારે કરવું જોઈએ?
for, must I leave now, becomes,
મારે હવે જવું જોઈએ?
must I wait here, becomes,
મારે અહીં રાહ જોવી જોઈએ?
must I say it again, becomes,
મારે તે ફરી કહેવું જોઈએ?
hopefully not, because you are doing great. Think of this phrase as your flashlight for uncertain situations.
મારે કરવું જોઈએ?
Tiny dialogue, big victory. Let's put the phrases together in one short scene. You are the star. Try to repeat each Gujarati line aloud. Traveler, excuse me.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
Local, of course. Traveler. Sorry.
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
Local. The cafe is on the left. Traveler at the cafe.
મને ચા જોઈએ.
Traveler in a meeting room.
હું થોડુંક પ્રશ્ન પૂછી શકું?
Traveler at the station again, because travel is chaos.
મારે અહીં રાહ જોવી જોઈએ?
Quick quiz before your brain orders tea. You are ready. No pressure. Okay, a tiny bit of pressure. The fun kind. How do you say, could you please help me?
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો?
How do you say, could you repeat that?
તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો?
How do you say, I would like?
મને જોઈએ.
How do you say, may I briefly ask a question?
હું થોડુંક પ્રશ્ન પૂછી શકું?
How do you say, must I wait here?
મારે અહીં રાહ જોવી જોઈએ?
You did it. Nice work. You just learned 5 polite Gujarati phrases that are genuinely useful and far more powerful than wild guessing. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing.
શું તમે મને કૃપા કરીને મદદ કરી શકો છો? તમે એ ફરીથી કહી શકો છો? મને જોઈએ. હું થોડુંક કરી શકું?
And
મારે કરવું જોઈએ?
say them out loud, use them in tiny daily situations, and come back tomorrow for more. Your Gujarati is growing, one polite phrase at a time.